Hi, it's James. I know it hasn't been a while since I've done an About Me video, but I kind of had a bout of depression this week, and I thought I'd talk about how it's affected my life. I know I've done it before, but from what I've heard this morning, people say I haven't really gone into depth about it, so I want to try to do it now. And the way I see depression is it's a prison that you make yourself, and it's a prison of severe emotional indifference that it doesn't affect other people, or like, so you don't care about that. It affects everything in your life. Like, it just more or less it doesn't shut me down because I'm what they call a high functioning depressive, but there are the majority of people that will just shut down more or less because it's a crippling disease and whatnot. It's rooted in sadness and whatnot, and just it's negative thoughts and everything. And I've been afflicted with it all my life. Obviously, you could probably tell because of my history and all the videos I've talked about with my father's history and my mother's divorce and everything. And it's probably had an effect on me. Just made me not have a great view on the world and whatever. So this weekend, I had a trigger where I was talking to someone I've grown very close to in the last few months, and usually the triggers aren't all that much. It's like it's me, more or less me being comfortable, and I'll say something and it will come out the wrong way. It always happens. I don't know if I apologize for that, but it's just the way it is. My brain's a little off, and I'm okay with that. But I understand how people take it certain ways, and basically I said I said a phrase. I didn't that some people say in a derogatory kind of way, like I said maybe you gotta, if you wanted to step back or whatever, that I'd be okay with it. And I kind of didn't really mean like step back away from me. I meant like just if you wanted to take time and to yourself. I have zero problem with that. And she took it the way I thought it should. She should have taken it. Because the word step back is a hard word nowadays. It's I didn't really talk to her for 2 days. So literally the second I got a response from her, basically like the way I thought, or the way I usually get a response after I say something, unfortunately that's a little off center or whatever, or the wrong way I say it. It's just the trigger clicked in my head, and it's just yep, with the voices in my head say, "Yep, you've done it again, and congratulations, you screwed it up again." So we're gonna just put you down, and you're a screw up and whatever. And it's more the negative. It's also, you take 99% of the people will tell you how good you are, how fantastic you are. If you're in that state of mind, you listen to the one person that tells you how horrible you are, because that one person beats out the vast majority by a mile. I cope with it. I said I'm high functioning because I've been dealing with it for 30 some odd years, maybe 40 some odd years. I don't know, but the most majority of my life, I've dealt with it. I haven't really had a time where it's confined to me, where on my days off, maybe it affects me a little bit. I won't do stuff, but those are days off. But it's like it hasn't stopped me from going to work, or like say if I had plans to do something, I'll do that. But like say something as simple, like doing the laundry or something I need to do, I'm not going to do it or whatever. I'm just going to sit around, just mope and brood and feel sorry for myself. I know a lot of people deal with it, and it is traumatizing. most people that don't have it don't understand why you beat yourself up like that, or why you do it to yourself. It's more, you've done it all the as far back as for me. I've done it as far back as I can remember, so I don't recall a time. It just seems normal for me to put myself in that place predominantly, and just be in that dark mood. But I don't know. It's just I've been trying as hard as I can the past few months to get out of it, and I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to come back. I mean, I'm fine. I'm better than I was, like, say, yesterday or the day before. Right now, I talked to her, and kind of I apologized, and hope she didn't take it the wrong way, and was just okay with it. And it's just I am work. I'm a lot to deal with, and I don't wear rose-colored sunglasses. They're really dark, and I do have that negative point of view on the world. I've been described as Eeyore, as people. Why bother? More people are correct with that assumption. It's just that's the way I've always been. It's more, what's the point? Why bother? What? I mean, it hasn't crippled me, but it's persistent. It's nagging. It never really ends. It's unformidable. It's it doesn't really stop until sometime down the line something really good happens that break down a wall. And that happened to me like a couple months ago, because I wouldn't say I might have been depressed. I was just comfortable with just existing and just putting my head down and just working for the rest of my life and dealing with staying out of people's way, staying out of the world's way, just working and working, maybe, and if I died on the job, so be it. But it's just, I don't want to be that person. I mean, I know it'll happen, but I don't want to be that person that's just constantly having that trigger fire at me for no reason, or like it's a trigger mechanism. It's a trigger that does this. It's not like I'm not all the time. Like, I could be happy one day and like there's something that I've come across in the world, like say someone I used to know is getting married, or found someone, or they're have a boyfriend or something, or something good has happened, and it's just my brain finds a way to relate it to me, like, well, guess what, that's one that got away, or that's one person that that's better than you, and so yeah. I mean, it's brutal a lot of times. It's just it's unforgiving and relentless, and I mean, it's not that I don't listen to the voices, because when you're in that position you do, but I know I shouldn't. I just end up listening to them, and it's just, I'm kind of tired. I mean, I don't need help, because I haven't stopped. I haven't gotten to the point where I can't take it anymore, because I am strong. I can take it a lot emotionally. Just it's nagging though. It's annoying, but I know it's you don't have to let it just encompass you all the time. There are positives in your world if you open your eyes to see something and let it happen, instead of forcing yourself to see your negative, because that's what depression does. It'll force a negative out of 100 positives. It'll just force the one negative, so you see that instead of the positives around you. So I think I'm sorry, I probably rambled on a bit through this video, but it's just thought I would just tell you what I've I've been through, and how it's affected me, and how I live through it. And anyways, thanks for watching, and there should be sunnier and happier videos down the line. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.